Are you ready to take a look and dive in into all that goes on in Amanda's room? Well, tune in to The Have and the Have Not, Season 3, Episode 4, Amanda's Room. Let's get into it. We start off this episode back where we left off last week with Michael and Hannah in their room getting it on. He's rubbing all on her, massaging her, really trying to tempt her to pull those drawers down and let him have his way. Let go and let God, as the saints will say. But anyway, they're getting ready to, get into a little do. So in comes Benny. Benny was out looking for Candace. He comes in, walks in the refrigerator while he bends over in the refrigerator looking for what she's gonna eat. He hears romantic moaning noise. Ah, no, I'm like, ew. But anyway, he hears the noise. He thinks nothing of it. He thinks again, goes closer to the door. He's like, I know that ain't what I hear. Instead of knocking on the door, he just walks straight in and catches his mom, Hannah, and Michael, in the act of what they finna get ready to do, and he's just distraught. He's like, "Oh my God, no!" Like, Benny, I have no sympathy for you because you asked for it. You should not. You walked in for it, so you got what you asked for. That's what it is. So after he walks in and walks right out after being disgusted to seeing his mama in the middle of sexual romance, which she needed. They stop and Michael apologizes. They talk about the fact that, hey, I almost did it. That I'm not gonna do it. Almost did it. I almost sinned. I've been on this celibacy run. But I'm gonna get on my knees and repent. He's like, if Benny didn't walk in, I would have hit it. I was like, go in, Michael. Be sick. Be honest. Like, you had it. You had it. But thanks to Benny, clock blocking ass. She walks Michael out the door, gets ready to go to work, and she's in her robe, still butt booty naked. Uh, is still aroused, obviously, as you can see, and she goes and talks to Benny. Benny is just distraught, but Benny was this freaking respectful. I'm like, where is my belt? Where's my broom? I needed a little cookie action for Benny because Benny was quote unquote calling his mama a hoe because she was right there because ready to have sex. It's about you having sex with a stranger, you don't know who he is, you don't know what he about. And if it wasn't for you, I would have knocked his ass aside the head and left him in the alley. I was like Benny, like you talking smack like you pay the bills. You talking smack like this is your house and you living with your mother. But you work, so where's your house? Where you get your house, she can talk smack over there. She gets fed to somebody. I'm grown. You are my son. You living in my house. You would not talk to me like that. And by the way, get out because I'm tired of looking at your face. I'm like, where is Cookie Lion when you need her? Because this action, I'm like, I don't know what was going on with this little session of this little episode because Jeffrey and Lil Wayne, Benjamin and Wyatt was disrespectful, and all of them are living in their mama's house. So I'm not understanding. But anyway, so Jeffrey and Candace is talking after Veronica left. They're talking about what did she have a hold on you? What's going on? I'm not leaving. What's going on? You need to leave. I'm going to put you in a nice hotel, pay for it because I know the owner. You just have to go. Smart. No, I'm not going anywhere. Are you okay? He's like, yes, I'm fine. So what did she have on you? Smart. We need to grow up. You need to put her on her ass, hit her way it hurts because I cannot allow you to keep living your life like this, my Candace. I'm fine. She's basically trying to tell him, what, you're worth more than that. If being gay is who you are, then you need to be. You just need to be who you are. It's my basically trying to build herself in because she, in a way, kind of feel what he felt, but at the end of the day, it's so many ties around that I'll come out alone. I'll come out later on. I'm not gonna come out right now, especially have my name for somebody. Especially she don't really care about you like that anyway, because she's trying to get Amanda's money. She a crook. She'll cross anybody in her pathway. So Jeffrey, don't listen to Candace. Stay in the closet as long as you need to until this blows over, and then do what you do. Because right now, at the end of the day, you will be in jail. She got $7.4 million that she's gonna have in the next episode. So leave that alone. We're back in the campaign headquarters with, and they're still wondering where is Jim. Jim Quiet is still not here. Jim Quiet is late. What is going on? Maggie is talking to the lady. I guess she's supposed to be somebody like CNN. She has a lot of followers, and she's trying to get an interview with Jim. And she also is trying to ask questions. She come all the way from all across the world just to ask Jim questions. Maggie's like, you allowed 2 questions. And what kind of questions you gonna ask my child? I'm not giving you that. I ain't come all across the way to ask no 2 questions. I'm asking 4. She's like, okay, if you're gonna, I have a live show with 4.5 million viewers, so you're gonna allow me to ask what I need to ask. Max like, sure, go ask what you're gonna ask, and boom. When Jim gets here, we're gonna get ready to start. All the news correspondents, the senators, the presidents, the assistant presidents, all the basically anybody who's who in the government politics world is there at the campaign headquarters getting ready to conference and getting ready to ask Jim what they need to know for him to get the publicity and things that he needs to run for governor. Maggie and Landon are sneaking. There's my key. It's LGBT correspondent who's about gay rights, and they know that Veronica does not support that, so she might keep them away from Veronica. Do not allow them to ask questions. Do not allow them to ask questions or anything like that. Don't let them ask anything or direct anything because they need to be stopped. And she's like, why? Because she's like, what you mean? Lane's like, what you mean? And Meg's like, Jeffrey's gay. She's like, oh, and Lane's trying to play like, oh, really? And I'm like, y'all sneaky. And she's like, what? She's like, well, we already know that Veronica will support. She's like, how you know David didn't support? She's like, trust me, I know. And Landon was like, oh, really? I was like, y'all mess, you trying to go at Jeffrey and you trying to go with David. Y'all need to try to keep it in the family. Y'all need to quit because y'all one's gonna get his ass up and the other one got her ass up just a few hours ago, and you still trying it. Maggie, that's your face still hurt. I mean, bitch, you got slept like what 12, 15 times, and you still trying it. Jeffrey gets a knock at his hotel door, and guess what? It's Chick Melissa that Veronica hired last season to play his girlfriend while they're getting ready to make this announcement, while the cameras and stuff going to be there. And plus, she does not want him to be gay anyway. She does not. She's that mother that don't want her child to be gay, and she didn't raise him like that. So, not to condone my. Oh, I thought I was supposed to meet you at the campaign headquarters. She might know I'm supposed to meet you here so we can arrive together. So they're talking and this and that. How did you enjoy this and that? Jeffrey is not digging her at all because of course he's gay and stuff like this. He wants Wyatt really. But anyway, how sex if the sex is horrible, there's nothing I would not allow you to do that to me again. I would not allow myself to go there again. Well, what do I need to do? What do I need to do to make it better? All you have to do, you'll understand it, and it will be once you do it more and over again, then it will become natural. He's like, hold on. What have you been talking to my mother, and how long have y'all been talking? She's like, what? And she's basically playing dumb because she knows that Veronica hired her to play his little girlfriend while the cameras are going, while, the spotlight is going to be on them, and plus she don't want him to be gay anyway, plus he was a virgin. So basically she was his first. But with that being said, she basically put her foot in her mouth because now Jeffrey is on to what his mother is doing, so he's really not digging her at all. So they stop talking and they get ready to leave together here at the campaign headquarters for the conference. We're back at the Prize residence, and Catherine's trying to wake up Wyatt, and he knocks on Amanda's door trying to get them up. Wyatt is still hung up from the night before, and he's pissed off because he found out his dad is cheating, so he's taking his frustrations out on everybody. He goes off on his mom, calls her out, disrespects Celine, calls her all kinds of whores, talking about, can I get a piece of that ass? I'm like, I would have slapped the dog fuck out of Wyatt because his mouth is too dirty, his disrespectful, especially to be still living at the age you are in your parents' house. Just like, I was like, you try me, because you know what I'm gonna do? She told me I'm gonna call your father. Catherine, I'm pretty sure you know that ain't gonna work. He already found out his dad's been sleeping with had an affair with Celine. He found out he's sleeping with Candace, and then he's over because when the child finds that out, it's like, I don't have no respect for you because you cheating on my mom. I mean, he's just quote unquote disrespect because Catherine, bitch, if you was black, I would have slapped the dog fuck out of him, knocked every bit of teeth out of his mouth. His eyes would have been I would bust a couple of blood vessels. His eye would have been shot, shut closing, and I would call 911 and turned his ass in. If she was a devious mother, turned his ass in for a hit and run, and then took him off. So when he got out of jail, if he would have got out of jail because he killed that girl, you've been cut off. I would have sent no money. You would have got no letters. I would have teach you how to open your mouth and raise your voice and try to get bucked with the mother. Pow. Hannah comes in, and her and goes to Celine. Celine's like, "What are you doing here? Aren't you fired?" And Hannah's like, "What are you doing here?" And she's like, "So does Judge Cryer know you here? Does Catherine know you here?" Somebody said, "You're gonna give me an apology?" Uh, and Hannah's like, "Bitch, when you give me an apology, it's like you ain't getting no apology because I would die first before I even opened up my mouth to give you an apology." She walked up and Celine like, "Bitch, Celine, did you learn from last time she slapped the shit out of you?" Like y'all, I'm not understanding. Once y'all get your ass up and get slapped, don't y'all learn to calm it down and shut your mouth and stay in your lane, stay in your place? But they don't understand it. They're not getting that. Anyway, she walks up from Celine and goes to Catherine. She greets Catherine and you know Catherine apologized for not attending Benny's party. She's sleeping, has to get ready for the campaign and the press conference. So that being said, bitch, Hannah got a new wig. Get into that 27 piece. Shout out to Tyler Perry for getting that Tyler new wig because that old 12 years of slavery wig Tyler Perry had on that girl for the first couple of episodes. I was like, no, ma'am. She really looked like she worked for white folks. I thank God for that 27 piece. Hannah, whew, let's have a moment of silence for that old wig. Whew, thank you, Jesus. Praise break for that wig. But anyway, Catherine goes on talking about basically talking about Quincy of how he came in and beat the hell out of Jim Cryer and Kareem was Catherine was here for it. She's like, I need to hire him everybody to come whoop Jim's ass. I've been trying to do that for the last 12 years. And Hannah was like, who? And she's like, I think she was friends of Candace and friends of Amanda. She's like, Quincy? She's like, oh yes, Quincy. I love Mr. Quincy. Quincy was disrespectful and he didn't like Jim, but he was nice to me. And Hannah was like, I need to warn you. He's crazy. He's kind of dangerous. She's like, I don't care. I need to hire him. I was like, okay. I'm like, that little tea session Catherine was giving for Hannah. I was like, y'all look messy, but okay. I was here for that. We're back at campaign headquarters. Maggie crosses David and they're talking and she keep apologizing. He's like, you know what? My wife is on her way. We don't even need to cross this. I'm like, Maggie, you still have not learned your lesson. Stay away from David. Stay away from Veronica's man. If you want to come up dead, your body be somewhere in the Chattahoochee River. I'm gonna need you to stay away from that man. Because Veronica is not playing with you, and guess who pops up? Veronica. And she's like, Maggie, don't you got some work to do? And she congratulates her because it's packed out there. There's a whole bunch of dignitaries. So she's like, you have to do your job, huh? And Maggie's like, yeah, and she's like, get to doing it. I was like, see, Sarah made it. But you know that man was married. Even if he came on to you or you came on here, you know that man was married. So you asked for it. No sympathy for you, Maggie. We're back at the little scene with Candace and Jim. Jim finally decides that he's going to sign the papers. She signs the papers and tries to attack. He tries to choke and attack Candace to get away, but he's stupid. Spell attack. All she do is put her heel on the electric thing and electrocute behind. And he lets her go. I'm like, failed attempt. You stupid. Just sign the papers and be gone. And if you're gonna kidnap her, kill her, do that after you make the announcement and do that away from that. Like, stop making failed attempts. Sign the paper so you can go make this announcement and get on with your life. But I don't feel sorry for Jim Crow because he put everything you do is not gonna come to light. So I'm here for this little Candace getting him back. So I mean, all that dirty work. Now your daughter's dead. Your marriage is a fail. Now you lost $7.4 million. I'm like, what what more are you gonna do so your life can become a complete hell again? And Candace, the same thing. Candace, all this stuff she's twisted around with, all this dirty work, bitch, it's gonna come back to you and it's gonna come back to you hard. So I can't wait to see what Tyler Perry got up his sleeve because it's going down. It's so much going on. It's so much of a tide. It's crazy. The Criers resident reminds you Catherine is getting ready on her way to the campaign headquarters. She tells Hannah, "Hey, get Wyatt up, get them, and get Amanda to get them dressed and make sure their butt is there at the campaign quarters so he can make his announcement as a family." So she goes up to Amanda's room, reminds you Wyatt's already up because he already been cursed his mom out, cursed us out, and Catherine is open. So she tells Hannah to make sure that Amanda's get her dressed. So Amanda still have not woken up. She tried to knock on the door, so Hannah walks in. It's dark in there. So she goes in, opens up the curtains and the blinds, and comes to find out there's blood everywhere. They're stepping in a pool of blood. There's blood on her bed. There's blood on the dresser table, and Hannah has blood everywhere, all on her. And she comes to find out that we're in Amanda's room, and she killed and shot herself. She's not breathing. There's blood everywhere. She starts to panic, and it's a to be continued. This is this is recap with J.DAREL. Recap of the Have and the Have Not, season 3, episode 4, Amanda's Room. Stay tuned next week for the Have and the Have Not, season 3, episode 5, the press conference. Everything is getting ready to unfold. Peace.